Whew. It's finally came. We finally got the Defenders. It's pretty good. Okay, for those of you that don't know, the Defenders is a team of heroes, air quote heroes, that is the latest Netflix original from Marvel, but they've been building up to like this for a good amount of time actually, since Daredevil, Daredevil season 1 and 2, and then you Jessica Jones, and you got Luke Cage, and then your Iron Fist. But for those of you that haven't really watched those, I'm not really sure if it's the best choice for you guys to watch this. I'm not going to go in spoiler territory because I do want you all to like get the best out of this that you can. I mean, it's only 8 episodes, so I feel like you really finish it in a day. It took me like 2 days only because I had work, but that's just me. They really did do pretty good with this, honestly, especially in comparison to how Iron Fist was. For those of you that have seen Iron Fist, you might know what I mean by like, one, they did Danny Rand. There's still some problems with them, but the way, like the fighting stuff, way better with him. It's gotten somewhat more better, because at least with Iron Fist, it felt like there was so much editing done just to make certain moves look good, and it's just so disappointing. Good thing about this show is they really do the whole build up to the team coming together very well, and then the chemistry with the characters, wow, I love it. The chemistry with Luke Cage and Iron Fist, their chemistry is entertaining. It makes you laugh a little bit. And it should be like that, because for those of you that don't know, in the comics, Iron Fist and Luke Cage are really close friends, and they are the dynamic duo. They're the most known two-man group there is, and they are like really close friends, and they also have their own little group or like company called Heroes for Hire, which for those of you that seen Luke Cage, and now that the barbershop is gone, it's possible that could be it, but at the same time, they haven't really hinted at that. And that's a part of the stuff that I didn't like about this season of Defenders, which I'll get to that near the end. But speaking of chemistry, Daredevil and Jessica Jones, on point. Probably the funniest chemistry in the whole show. I just love the banter between them two. I love the relationship they have. It's nothing like romantic or anything like that. Get your head out of the gutter. It's just a good little friendly chemistry. It's like they work well off of one another, and it makes me do want to see more of them. But I feel like you can't get that until you see season 2 of the Defenders, whenever that's coming. They also add other characters from each show's separate group, and you get Foggy, you get the blonde girl. I always forget her name, but you get them. But even though they're not shown in this much, I do feel that they didn't really add much to their character. In a way, like, what was good that when they introduce, like, not even introduce, when they have these other characters from the previous shows, they do continue the story that the other show left off. So then that does help build up for their next seasons. But the thing is, at a point, Foggy and that girl, I just can't remember her name, they were getting a little annoying. Just because, like, if you know how Daredevil 2 end, you might know what I'm talking about. And then the same thing when they introduced Misty Knight, who, was in the first season of Luke Cage. She was kind of annoying, but then again, she is doing her job, so you kind of have to just go with it and, like, not get too mad at her about it, I guess. But let me talk about Sigourney Weaver. Sigourney Weaver did great. She did great, honestly. When I heard that she was going to be the main antagonist, I was surprised. I wasn't mad about it or anything. I'm just like, wow, I've heard Sigourney Weaver in a movie in a good amount of time. Good amount of time. Good lord. I mean, hey man, female antagonist, you don't really get that often as you think you would. I would love to see that. That's why I'm glad in Thor Ragnarok, we got a female antagonist. I want to see a girl maybe beat some ass a little bit. It's just a good thing, hey man, be a little diverse, guys. Just be a little diverse. Now, the things that were bothering me about the Defenders, I'm not sure this is like a spoiler, so I say like skip like a couple seconds in or something. But the whole amount of Easter eggs that we receive was it was bothersome, only because there was so much material that they could have used to help build other things. Like, I'm just saying, I'm really waiting for when they introduce Bullseye and Daredevil. I'm not sure if he's gonna be in the third season. I'm hoping he exists. Can you like bring him? He's like one of the most notorious Daredevil like enemies there is. So I mean, what's stopping you? And also, you do get some talking and sort of like a relationship with Colleen and Misty Knight. And for those of you that don't know, in the comics they were known as the Daughters of the Dragons. So you know, hopefully that something like that happens, and they go further with that. But I don't see. I'm not saying it's gonna get its own spin-off. I don't know, but I don't know if anybody wants that. I mean, I wouldn't mind a show about Colleen because yo, I like Colleen way more than Iron Fist, to be quite honest with you. But what you call it? If you've seen the trailer, you know you can kind of gather what this whole season is gonna be about. You know they got, you know, these 4 people have to come together to try and defeat this 1 Menace, the Sigourney Weaver, and pretty much what it all is. But you know it's the details and stuff that goes in there. There's a lot of like interesting things that occur, and that's why it makes it kind of hard not to spoil any of that, because I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. I want you guys to see all these 8 episodes. If you want to do a spoiler review, then just make a comment below and I will definitely do that. I might just do it anyways. I don't know, it really depends on my mood. One thing that was kind of throwing me off, and I got why they did it, was whenever the scene would transition from one character to the other character, it would show like subway stations or a bunch of other shit, like 3 things or 2, and then that's, you know, it will transition to like another character, like yo, show Luke Cage, like though his whole setting and everything is like yellow, you know, kind of like that Luke Cage vibe, somewhat like a Suedo Luke Cage vibe. And then next thing you know, it'll transition, showing you a bunch of bullshit, and then it goes to like Matt Murdock, Red Suedo. It's just, it's kind of weird, but I get why it's done. It's fine. I'm not really that mad about it, but it just kind of throws you off a little bit. Nothing really takes me out. Oh, and there are some characters in here that you've seen in prior seasons, like villain wise, and it's just, for me personally, I didn't really like them. Especially there are people from like the Iron Fist one. I'm just like, why are you back? Why are you here? Can you like go away? I mean, they get handled, but no pun intended. But jeez, all in all, this season of Defenders, very good. Very entertaining. It has me looking forward to the next season. It has me looking forward more to season 3 of Daredevil, because that all the Netflix Marvel original movies shows. I like Daredevil the most personally. That's just me. I will say Luke Cage is my second favorite. Jessica Jones is my third. I mean, I do think Jessica Jones probably might be the better show, but me personally, for my interest, I rather watch those 2, because Luke Cage was good in the first half. In the second half, it was a little wonky for me, because the whole, spoiler I guess, if you haven't seen it, I don't know why you're even watching The Defenders, it makes no sense. When they brought Diamond back, holy shit. I mean, I have a Luke Cage review. Honestly, I don't know, I don't remember all I said in there because that was a while back, but you can check that out in my earlier video. Alright guys, I'm Red Star Geek here, and if there's any shows, movies, trailers, animes, or anything else that you guys just want me to talk about, I might talk about the Obi-Wan whole standalone movie. Might just do that. But just make a comment below. I'm always open to suggestions. Anything else. And like if you dare, subscribe if you care. And key on for miles.
I'm like a star. I'm burning out fast. I try to shine, but it's never gonna last.